Hi, it's John from Android Addicts, and this is my shortened version of my live battery drain test that I did on the Realme 7 5G. I'll just quickly run down the specs of the 7 5G just in case you have forgotten. So it comes with a 6.5-inch IPS LCD panel, and that runs at Full HD and a 120Hz refresh rate. It has Realme UI 1.0, which is Android 10, and it has the MediaTek Dimensity 800U processor. And the GPU inside is the Mali G57MC3. It has 6 gigs of RAM, and the battery is a 5000 mAh 30-watt fast charge battery. So the 5000 mAh battery is pretty big, and through normal day-to-day use of this phone, I've managed to get well over a day of use from being unplugged from the mains. So with normal day-to-day use, you can expect a day to a day and a half of heavy usage, and you will not run out of battery whatsoever. So it's a fantastic sort of daily driver phone in that sense. But this test was just to see how fast we could run it down with some really heavy gaming and watching of videos. So in this test, I started off with COD Mobile, and we managed to drain the battery from 100 to 85% in just over an hour, so that's 15% battery per hour for COD Mobile. We then moved on to an hour of YouTube, and the battery went from 85 to 77%, which is an 8% drain. I then played an hour of Xbox Game Pass, and that drained the battery from 77 down to 65% after an hour, which is 12%. And then we moved on to another hour of YouTube, which was 65% down to 54% with an 11% drain. So the highest draining game was next, which was Genshin Impact. I kind of expected that really. It is quite a intense game. and we went from 54% down to 29%, so that's 25% drain per hour for Genshin Impact. We then moved on to PUBG Mobile, and the battery went from 29 down to 12%, that's 70% drain per hour. And next up was Mobile Legends, which after half an hour of playing, it went from 12 to 6%, and it wouldn't let me play any further because my battery is too low. So I then finished off the final 6% with COD Mobile. So the final result was 6 hours and 53 minutes, which is a fantastic result really. Don't forget this phone is a £279 phone, so it's a very cheap phone and it really handles games pretty well, and the battery life is really fantastic. Realme have said in their advertisements for this phone that it is an all-day phone, and if you do use it normally you will definitely get well over a day's use out of this device. So yeah, really impressed with this phone. The battery charges at 30 watts as well, so that's worth knowing. So you can go back to 100% in just over an hour of charging from 0%, so that's really good as well. So the question is, would I recommend this phone? Well, it certainly handles everything I threw at it pretty well. Genshin Impact did struggle a tiny bit, so I'd recommend maybe just leaving that on medium settings at 30 frames per second. Fortnite doesn't work on this phone currently. I'm not sure whether that will be added in a future update by Epic Games, but it is worth noting if you are looking at getting this phone and you're a big Fortnite player. If Fortnite is a must, then you could check out the 7 Pro, which I've done a speed test comparison of with the 7 5G. I've put a link in the description and in the top right corner. I do actually have a gaming performance test video which I've also linked to, so make sure you check that out as well. And if you enjoyed the video, please click on the like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. If you want to support the channel, then click on the join button, that really helps out. And until then, I will see you in the next video.